This is the third way kind of model, I would say. Or at least it jumps out of this. The genesis of this model is in this kind of approach where the attempt is to make it acceptable to be left-leaning in the church. Another contextualizer was Mark Driscoll. Though contemporary evangelicals often want to forget how popular he was, he provided a template for reaching blue cities as well. He did not have the sophisticated public intellectual persona that helped Tim Keller appeal to NPR listeners in New York City. Instead, he adopted a more aggressive, in-your-face approach to issues such as sexuality, once considered taboo to teach on in graphic terms in evangelical circles. Driscoll was not only graphic at times, but also used profane language, shouted at his audience, and dressed in a more casual, blue-collar way. While his satellite church empire collapsed after his dismissal, so did his contextualization strategy, and Keller then became the main template and the one the Gospel Coalition and other influential evangelical organizations championed in their quest to reach the young post-Christian millennial. I think that's important also because I remember this. Those guys were both kind of like the way forward. So a lot of conservative evangelicals were thinking, how are we going to deal with this world that seems to be so much more opposed to Christianity, especially on sexual issues? And it was like, well, you got Tim Keller over here and you got Mark Driscoll over here. They're both different approaches, but these are both paths forward. And after things went south with Mars Hill, it was like Tim Keller was the last one standing. Tim Keller was now the de facto strategy. In a way, the political instincts of Richard Mao and the church growth appeal of Willow Creek types found their nexus in Keller's Redeemer Presbyterian Church.